Hey guys, so I know it's been forever. I'm sorry. Could give you a million excuses. I won't, but I'm gonna try to update more videos on this channel. A lot of it comes from me. I make videos and then I look at them and I'm like, I just rambled on. Who wants to hear me talk about nothing for 10 minutes? So, but this video I decided I have more of a theme, and this is a personal channel, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about myself in the form of one of my something that I'm just really fond of, and I know some other people really are, and so I thought I'd just talk about it. It has to do with movies slash books. Some of my, one of my favorite series is the Harry Potter series, as dorky as that may sound. I'm not one of those people that has loved it from the beginning, but I jumped on the bandwagon right when the second movie definitely liked them for quite some time, and, you know, it's been around forever, and what's really nice about the Harry Potter books is, you know, people young and old like them, because a lot of people that started reading them when they first came out are now much older. And that's one thing I really like about J.K. Rowling, I hope I'm saying her name right, but is that she really adjusted to her audience. The first book was very, like, kind of childish and fun, and the books just kind of get darker and darker as the story goes on, kind of growing with the audience. So that's really cool. So I love Harry Potter. It's just, when it comes to, I'm a huge, like, literary snob. My favorite authors are Tolstoy and other, like, you know, great Russian literary men and things like that, you know, and I love to read. I can get through books. I read super fast, not trying to brag, but I mean, I love books. I devour them. So, to be quite honest, from a literary standpoint, no, the Harry Potter books are not the most astounding piece of literature in the world. She's not the most talented writer in the world, but she's creative. She knows how to capture an audience, and I think it's a well thought out universe. I mean, she really sat down and just took the time to create this entire universe with their own laws and spells and the names, and, you know, I just think it's really cool that she really took time to make this whole kind of thing. And hopefully this won't turn into any kind of flame war between other book series. I know I have a lot of subscribers that are fans of various things, so I will hold my tongue on how I feel about certain other book series. So let's play nice on this video as well. No bashing of anyone's interest. Everyone is allowed to like what they like, of course. But I've just loved Harry Potter from the start. I have, like I said, I got into them. My cousin dragged me to the second movie, and I was like, I don't want to see this stupid Harry Potter, you know. And the movie just kind of enticed me. And the movies are definitely nowhere near, in my opinion, the caliber of the books. I think with most kind of book series or books that turn into movies, the novels slash books, they tend to be better than the movies. Just, that's how it usually is. There are some exceptions, but as far as the Harry Potter, you know, movies, I know a lot of Harry Potter fans won't even watch the movies because they say, oh, they left out this and that, but it's an adaptation. You have to take it as it comes. Anyway, so I saw the second movie, and I wound up getting really into it, and I was like, this is pretty cool. I kind of like these characters, and now this is where my full dorkiness comes out, and you all have to brace yourselves for any fellow nerds who even know what I'm talking about. Then I started getting into fan fiction. I was really into Harry Potter fan fiction. This was probably around, I want to say I was in the 8th or 9th grade at this time. Maybe I was a freshman in high school. So that was really a long time ago, because I've definitely been like 2 years I've been graduated from college now. But anyway, so yeah, I really loved the characters, and I got really into the fan fiction. I even wrote some fan fiction myself. And my cousin was like, you know what, you gotta read the books. So for my birthday, for my Sweet 16 actually, I believe, she got me the first Harry Potter book. And I got through it so quickly, and I really liked it, and it was cool, all the details that I didn't get from the movies, all these other circumstances, and even characters that were left out that I found so fascinating. So from there, I wound up purchasing the second, third, fourth, fifth book myself, and I read through those, and I remember somewhere in the middle of high school when the third movie came out, and right after school, my one friend that had a car and could drive, we all, like, dressed up, kind of, we went to see the movie. We didn't get to see it at midnight, but we saw it the day it came out, when we got out of school. So I guess we were all too young to go out at midnight, who knows. But when it came time for the fourth movie, let's see, who did I see it with? I believe I saw it with some friends. We did see it at midnight. Oh, you know what? I saw it at midnight when I was in Albany, and I dressed up as Draco Malfoy, which I guess I will get to that soon enough. about how Slytherin is my favorite house and how I adore Draco Malfoy. He is my favorite character. But, and my friend dressed up as Snape, and it was a lot of fun, because I'm a dork. I like dressing up and going to midnight showings. It's a lot of fun. I cannot wait till the 7th movie, but I'm going to be so sad, because that really marks the end. I mean, really the release of the 7th book was the end, but at least we have the movies just to finish it off, you know? So, and then I think the 5th movie I saw again with friends at midnight, and same thing with the 6th movie, and I dressed up each time as a Slytherin / Draco, and I even was Draco Malfoy for one Halloween, if you'll believe that. It was a lot of fun though, and yeah, I just had a great time. You know, a lot of my friends are into Harry Potter as well. And from the beginning, from the first time I saw the movie, I was just drawn to Draco. I found his character really fascinating. And if you've read the books, you know that his character is much more complex than they play it off to be. And I find, like, the Slytherin house just very complex. You know, Severus Snape, Draco Malfoy, all the characters. It's always branded as, like, the bad, the evil house. And I think that's just silly. Especially what really bothers me is how a lot of us Slytherin fans talk about how we're really mad how Dumbledore, or J.K. Rowling, how, like, she portrays it as well, how, I think it was either the first or the 2nd movie, how Slytherin had won, and then they're like, oh, well, actually, Gryffindor wins now, because they did all these heroic things, you know, like Neville and Hermione, and you get all these points. Okay, how crappy was it? They were, like, 1st or 2nd years, these little kids so excited that they won the House Cup, Slytherins, that is, and then he takes it away. If he was going to give it to Gryffindor all along, don't you think the fair thing would have been to have, you know, been like, Gryffindor wins, but I think it was just really cruel to be like, Slytherin, we're gonna make you think you won, and then we're gonna take it away. You know, so little things like that. I'm such a Slytherin fan through and through. Those bother me. Like, that's just not very nice to do. But, I just love Slytherin. I think it's also because I was into my gothy stage back then. I was into the darker things, and there's something very dark and seductive about Slytherins. So, I think if I were to be placed inside a house, it probably would be Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. I don't think I'm very brave, although I am kind of loyal, but I think I'm kind of silly and whimsical, which is the Hufflepuff, I guess, and then the Ravenclaw. I think I'm pretty smart, so. But I probably wouldn't fit into Slytherin or Gryffindor. But anyway, I'm going to run out of time, because I forgot I do have limits on this channel. But, so I just love Harry Potter. If you guys love Harry Potter, please tell me what your favorite books are. My favorite book is the 6th book. If you've read the 6th book, it's because Draco Malfoy is such a main character in them, and you really get to explore his character, and that's why I love the 6th book. And consequently, I think the 6th movie is my favorite because it's about my favorite book. But as far as the movies go, I don't think it was the best movie that was put out there. I couldn't tell you what the best movie. I think I like the 4th movie a lot. I don't know. And I'm sure the 7th movie is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. So yeah, let me know, guys, who your favorite characters are, your favorite houses, your favorite books and movies. I'm really curious to know. I love Harry Potter. I'm such a dork about it. I'm actually probably going to reread all the books before the 7th movie comes out, and I kind of want to rewatch all the movies, because I'm cool like that. And I have like 1 minute left, but I'm sure most of you know, if you're a Harry Potter fan, about the Harry Potter musicals on YouTube. They are my apps. Oh my god, I've watched the Harry Potter musical when it first came out, like a summer or so ago. I watched it constantly to the point where I couldn't watch it for ages, until recently, because I just watched it way too much. And then fast forward to the Harry Potter sequel, which is even better than the original to me, because it has Lucius Malfoy, and it's hilarious. And I love it because the way that they poke fun at the series, and it's like all the fans, the way that they view how Harry can be so annoying and whiny, and how they play him as this like annoying, whiny teen sometimes, and how Draco is just so silly, and the way they portray Lucius Malfoy. It's just so funny. I love the way they portray all the characters. I'm running out of time, so I'll leave the links. If you haven't seen the Harry Potter musical or the Harry Potter sequel, it's so good. It's so funny, especially if you're a big fan of the books and the movies. The way they portray the characters is hilarious. I've seen the sequel a million times, and just talking about it makes me want to go watch it again. But anyway, so time's almost up, so again, please share your thoughts on Harry Potter and your favorite characters and movies, and just a little bit about me and one of the things I'm a big fan of.